Hey, ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world. Let me do another video on boxing. Now, first of all, let me give credit where credit is due. This is T Street Controversy Live channel, and this was in Las Vegas, I think, or somewhere there. And so T Street was doing his interview, and he was interviewing Jesse Hart. Now, for those of you who don't know, Jesse Hart is an up-and-coming prospect in boxing. He's undefeated. In fact, let me pull up his record here for you guys to see. So, you know, he's 21-0, 17 KOs. He's an up-and-coming prospect, so don't expect no big names on his registry here. He's a super, at present, he's a super middleweight. All right. Now, when he was interviewing Jesse Hart, who he's for Top Rank, he's a Top Rank fighter. Jesse Hart was saying how he didn't see Andre Ward step to Sergey Kovalev. He said what he saw Andre Ward doing all the time was he was sticking, and running, or sticking and moving, and you can see he's very animated about it. Now, this guy reminds me a lot of Corey Spinks, to be honest with you. I know you have a little pop in his hand, not a whole lot of pop. You come from Philadelphia, and I don't disrespect the guy. He's a boxer. Boxers have opinions. Here he is talking about it right there. He should have been walking to him, just walking straight to him like a man, but he was jabbing him, sticking him, and moving. This is his point right there, right? So he never stepped to him. That's what he's saying. And he said because of that, he thought Kovalev won the fight. Now, with all due respect to Jesse Hart, because he's a boxer, I am not. Professional boxing, he does his thing. With all due respect to Jesse Hart, I disagree. So here's Kovalev coming. There's Andre Ward. That's a nasty body shot. And you know what happened to Kovalev? He took off like a bullet. Let's watch it again. You know what? Let's watch that again in slow motion, shall we? Boom. Body shot to the spleen area. Watch it again. Boom. Kovalev ducks and runs like Marcos McDonald ran from Floyd Mayweather. Why did he do that? Now, this is the stick and move he's talking about. He stick inside and he jab low, or he jab high. Here it come again. Low jab. This time to the sternum. Now, he's saying that Mr. Andre Ward wasn't walking to Kovalev, but I see Andre Ward walking to Kovalev, but on the inside. You know what I mean? Here he is. He ain't going nowhere. Kovalev's the one holding. Kovalev's the one backing off there. He was walking to him, but not with his hands up like Jesse's trying to make it sound. And what's that? What's that? No, wait a minute. Yeah, replay that in slow motion, shall we? Please show that again. Please show that again. One more time. Just one more time. Didn't Kovalev just get hit into the ropes? He just got hit into the ropes. What is he talking about? Andre Ward ain't walking to him. Now, if the guy has power, right? Jesse Hart has seen Andre Ward fight so many times. You coming up in weight class, right? Oh my goodness. Did you see that double left hook? Let's see that again in slow motion. To the body, liver, and then to the head. Let's see that one more time. One more time from a different angle. Hit him with a body shot. Cleared it up. Clean liver shot to the body, and then raked it over the top to the head. Now you tell me, Mr. Jesse Hart, because you the man. You the boxer. I ain't saying you ever fought anybody like Kovalev, but you the man, you the boxer. First of all, Jesse Hart, you got to explain to me something. You got to explain to me why would someone walk straight, directly into the line of a man who's a puncher? Obviously, Jesse Hart, he's still a bully. If you look at his stuff, he's a bully. He'll be walking down fighters, right? But you ain't going to walk to somebody who killed a man with all that power, especially in the early rounds. You're not going to walk to him. You got to weaken him. So I'm surprised that Jesse Hart, who he's a decent boxer so far, and he's thought of as a really great prospect, he would be saying something like that. I don't understand it. Andre Ward, first of all, is going up in weight to a full-fledged light heavyweight. Obviously, Jesse Hart hasn't done that yet, so I can understand. But you're going to a full-fledged light heavyweight who's been a light heavyweight all his life, and he can punch, and you're just going to go directly at him? Nobody does that, unless they're stupid. All right, I'll recall something from the past just now. I'll recall a fight from the past where a smaller guy, he was trying to do that. Because when you attack somebody in a straight line, when you attack somebody linearly, you're asking for you're trying to do an all-out war with a guy you're not known as a power puncher, right? You're gonna go head to head with a guy who's a power puncher who can take you out with one blow, right? Andre Ward got jabbed by Sergey Kovalev, and that rocked him back. He had to get used to the power of Sergey Kovalev, right? They were exchanging. Well, they were trying to exchange rights. Sergey, he threw his right, landed on Andre. Andre was dropped, right? Yeah, Andre was a little off balance, but even if he was off balance, that blow was hard enough to drop him, right? You gonna go toe to toe with a guy like that? Like, is Jesse thinking with his brain or is he thinking with his nuts? That's the question I want to know, because that makes no sense. And Jesse should know better, because he's supposed to be one of those slick black fighters from Philadelphia. You're tough, but you slick and you black. You should have enough common sense, Jesse, to know Andre Ward was never going to go toe-to-toe with this guy. He was always going to exploit the guy's weakness, which was the inside game, which after he exploited the inside game, he was walking Sergey Kovalev down. In fact, to the point where he busted Sergey Kovalev's nose with a double left hook. He hit him to the body first, to the liver area, because Sergey didn't like it. And then he came up top and he busted his nose open. Sergey Kovalev was bleeding through his nose from rounds, the end of round 9 all the way 10, 11, 12. Sergey Kovalev was bleeding through his nose. And the reason was because Andre Ward hit him with a left hook. And don't talk about Sergey Kovalev's body, man. Dude didn't like the liver shot. Every time Andre Ward hit him with a liver shot, he would lift his right leg. He didn't like it. He was uncomfortable. He bent over with them body shots. Why do you think Sergey Kovalev was running away from Andre Ward? So Jesse Hart really disappointed me, because I don't even know boxing like he does. And I have to admit, Jesse Hart being so emphatic and saying so, I don't even think Jesse Hart believes what he said. I don't think he believes what he said. He's too much. If you've been a Philadelphia boxer, you know better than that. Bernard Hopkins don't go toe to toe with nobody. He don't just go raking in there. He wasn't even doing that with Sergey Kovalev, right? So Jesse should know better than that to say, you go toe. He knows. Jesse Hart knows boxing, so he's lying. He's lying. I gotta call this guy out for lying, man. You don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be doing that to a brother. Give a better reason for why Kovalev won. Kovalev was gassed out. Kovalev was slapping with his punches. See, I'm going to show out Jesse Hart. I'm going to actually show you up, brother, because you know better than that. You know boxing. And so you remind me of Corey Spinks. You remind me of Corey Spinks in this moment, because Corey Spinks would say something like that.